Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the TQQQ Challenge channel. It's fantastic to have you here for our monthly update. Today, we're diving into the latest developments for June 2024. Right now, it's the evening of June 18, 2024. Before diving into our TQQQ monthly update, let's first discuss our updated TQQQ investment strategy. In our recent 17-minute video on Cash versus QQQ versus QLD versus TQQQ, we explored the heightened risks associated with TQQQ, especially during market downturns. Keeping that in mind, I've made a few strategic adjustments. 1. Extended investment duration. Initially, our TQQQ challenge was set for 30 years. However, I extended the duration of the TQQQ challenge from 30 years to over 30 years if needed. This is because, if we happen to encounter a major stock market crash towards the end of the initial 30-year period, we would need more time to allow TQQQ to recover. By extending the timeline, we can better navigate through potential downturns and give our investment a chance to rebound. 2. Sell before crashes. If indicators suggest a major market downturn, I may sell TQQQ and reinvest later. This strategy could help minimize potential losses. 3. Enhanced dollar cost averaging, EDCA. We'll invest more during dips and scale back when the market is high. This method, called Enhanced Dollar Cost Averaging, EDCA, aims to improve upon traditional dollar cost averaging, DCA. However, there are two major issues with EDCA. First, no one can accurately predict market bottoms or tops. And second, holding on to cash during a bull market might cause missed opportunities. Given my time constraints, these buy-sell actions will likely be rare, perhaps occurring every few years. 4. No margin trading. We'll stick to our own funds and avoid borrowing or using margin, ensuring our approach remains sustainable and less risky. To recap our updated strategy. 1. Monthly investment. We commit to investing approximately $1,000 in TQQQ each month for over 30 years. 2. Enhanced dollar cost averaging. We'll invest more during market lows and less during highs. 3. Sell before crashes. We might sell if a significant crash seems imminent. However, timing the market is notoriously tricky. 4. No margin. We strictly avoid borrowing money for trading. Okay, now, let's go back to the TQQQ monthly update. TQQQ has been making waves in the market, currently sitting at approximately $77. This is a significant jump from last month when it was at $63. Just yesterday, headlines were buzzing with TQQQ hits new 12-month high at $74.33. It's exciting to see such momentum. Let's dig into some news articles to understand the driving forces behind these changes. On June 5, 2024, TQQQ experienced a notable inflow. According to an article, there was an $85.9 million increase in TQQQ's shares outstanding. That's a 0.4% rise week over week. This kind of inflow shows growing confidence and interest in TQQQ. Let's take a look at this Forbes article published on June 6, 2024. 8 Best Leveraged ETFs of June 2024. Leverage amplifies both investment returns and risk, but with greater risk comes greater rewards, at least when times are good. When an investment doesn't work out, leverage can make things a lot more painful. For this reason, only experienced investors with a high risk tolerance should employ leverage. To help you choose the best funds for your short-term investing strategies, Forbes Advisor has compiled a list of what we believe are among the best leveraged ETFs available on the market. The best leveraged ETFs of June 2024. ProShares Ultra Pro QQQ, TQQQ. Direxion Daily Semiconductor Bull 3X Shares, SOXL. ProShares Ultra S&P 500, SSO. Direxion Daily 20+ Year Treasury Bull 3X Shares, TMF. Direxion Daily Energy Bull 2X Shares, ERX. ProShares Ultra VIX Short-Term Futures ETF, UVXY. Direxion Daily Homebuilders and Supplies Bull 3X Shares, NAIL. ProShares Ultra Pro Russell 2000, URTY. As you can see below, TQQQ is the largest among 8 ETFs. TQQQ has $23.1 billion in total net assets. SOXL, on the other hand, has $11.4 billion in total net assets. The remaining ETFs have significantly less, with amounts like $5.3 billion, $5.4 billion, or even less than $1 billion. Investing in a large stock is advantageous because it is easier to buy and sell. Now, let's assess our portfolio's performance for June. Staying true to our strategy, I invested another $1,000 this month. With TQQQ trading at around $77, our portfolio has grown to over $9,100. This represents a total return of roughly 31%, giving us about $2,200 in gains. My average cost per share has risen to $58 as I purchased this month's shares at a higher price. Specifically, on June 18th, I bought 12 shares at $77 each. Since December 2023, we've consistently invested $1,000 monthly, aiming to invest $360,000 over 30 years. I believe this disciplined approach could potentially grow into several $1 million. When we look at the TQQQ chart, it's evident that we're still about 16% below the all-time high of $91. Although predicting stock prices is impossible, I'm optimistic that TQQQ could reach its peak again before December 2024. I'm excited to continue this journey with all of you. Let's stay committed and see where this path takes us over the next 30 years. Thank you for joining me for this month's update. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with our progress. Take care, and see you next month.